All right, tubers, we back for another double feature draft here on Arena. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, we are gonna just jump right into this pack here. Got a good night's rest, so fresh and ready. We got an Adeline and a Dream Shacklegeist. Obviously, both of those cards are very, very good. I kind of like the Adeline a little bit more than the Dream Shacklegeist, just because I've been, I don't know. 4 toughness is a lot more than 1, even though I think the Geist is very, very good. Not to mention I prefer blue over white. But let's take the Adeline here. Let's have some fun. They're both double color, so it's not like you can splash one better than the other anyways. Yep, not much of a choice. Adeline it is. Into an Odric? Odric's not very good. I think I'd rather just take like Storm Chaser Drake here as my second choice. So the person that opened this pack passed both rares, took a uncommon, it looks like. Yeah, this is a really bad pack in comparison, isn't it? Alright, I'll just take the flyer. Yep, I think that's a good one. And then what do we have here? A bunch of good green and white cards, dang. Rise of the Ants, Sigardian Paladin, Candletrap's fine, Trapper's good, Mariner. Guest is nice. Wolf and Shadow Beast Sighting are both solid. We can go with the Rise of the Ants here. If you've never played with this card, it is fantastic. A lot of good self-mill themes in this format as well. And Rise of the Ants is an all-star. What is this? Heron of Hope, maybe? I guess? Wow, this pack's really bad. Land for splashing. No, I think the Heron of Hope's the best card here. Assistant's okay, Archghoul's okay, Vivisection's okay. I guess I could take Vivisection. This is kind of like an exploit enabler too. Or rather, the creatures that you want to exploit anyway. Yeah, I'm happy to just take Heron. Heron overperforms every time, and I already have an Adeline, so okay, this is a strange pack now. I guess I'm just going to take Lantern Flare, but kind of surprised maybe to see it 5th pick. Maybe not. Minister in the pack. Bolt. I remember the Rejuvenators being pretty good. Pretty easy Lantern Flare there. Now we can just stick to white. I don't know. I don't like white-green, or I didn't in Crimson Vow. Obviously, this is a double feature, so you have a bit more to play with. What the heck? That's a 6-pick Dreadhound? This card's just very, very good. Okay. That's weird. Search Party Captain, Revenge of the Drowned, Tireless Hauler, Bloodfound's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just take the Dreadhound here. I'm not losing much, and Dreadhound is like a pseudo-bomb. Okay, I mean... no good white card here. I'm not taking Malice. I think Startle's decent, and then we have all of these green cards we can choose from. Like I said, I don't really like green-white, but Farmer is pretty darn good. Okay. Now remember, this is the 2 rare or mythic pack format, right? Each pack is going to have a mythic and a rare, or 2 rares or 2 mythics or whatever. So the amount of bomby cards you're going to see much, much higher in this format than in any regular draft environment. But I'm ready for it. Now, they don't actually have best of 3 available on... what the heck? Both Phantom Carriage and Revenge of the Drowned are great. Anyways, as I was saying, they don't have best of 3 for this format on Arena, but it's kind of unplayable on Magic Online. If you saw one of my previous videos, you'll know the the art stylization on Magic Online is just not good. Alright, I mean, Phantom Carriage. We have a bunch of good 6-drops now. I could actually be moving into blue-green self-mill. It does feel like that direction is kind of where we're going at this point. I actually don't care for Copple Lance. I'm going to take the Binding Geist. These are all filler for the most part. Mariner and Shadow Beast sighting wields. So did Gavany Trapper. Holy crap. Well, if I'm going to go the graveyard theme, I guess we'd rather have the sighting, but... Sucks passing the Trapper and losing out on my Adeline. But it does feel like green is where I'm supposed to be. Oh, there's a Glade on the wheel, but let's take the Vivisection now. Okay. Yeah, sadly we might be ditching the white, but I don't think white's been particularly open. I don't think the Lantern Flare was necessarily a huge signal, as we opened a Patrician Geist and an Edgar Markov. Wow. Dude, this pack is nuts. Geist is great, Edgar's great, Infernal Grasp, Puppy, Graph Keeper, Guest, Lantern Bear. Maybe I'm just supposed to take the stupid flyer here? I don't know, that doesn't even seem that great. But it works really well with my blue-green graveyard theme. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to take Edgar and force black-white. Ah, this is messy. We have two different directions we can go. Alright, I'm going to stick with my rares. I don't like that pick, but I'm going to make it. Okay, and then we get a Markov Purifier. Maybe this is going to work out. Passing a Clear Shot, which is another fantastic card, but after taking Edgar, I guess I'm going to lock in the game plan of black-white. I mean, I haven't really seen that many green cards, so I don't think I'm losing much on that front. Storm the Festival's fun. Oh, there's no black or white cards here. I mean, I guess we take Blood Pact. I have to say, though, it's a pretty strong start, even though I'm losing out on a bunch of cards I've already taken. Vanquish the Horde. Alright, little Wrath effect. It's really good with Dreadhound, and if I can pick up like a Blood Fountain or some other graveyard recursion. Passing a Courier Bat here, for example. This is good. Only at 4 rares right now. Never lucky. Vanquish, Edgar, Adeline, Lantern Flare. Do I have any other rares in my sideboard? No. Let's see if we can get like 8 rares by the end of pack 3. Desperate Farmer, Novice Occultist, Clarion Cathars. We do have some life gain synergy, so maybe Farmer's not bad. Although I'd rather actually have the Clarion Cathars here, not only for curve purposes, but it actually works better with some of my cards, right? It's good with Lantern Flare, good with Adeline, Dreadhound, Vanquish. I think we're just going to take the Lunarch Veteran here. Another little life gain synergy card. Wow, double Wrath! We've got Path of Peril on color and Vanquish the Horde now. I'm passing a 7th pick Parasitic Grasp too. Alright, now we really need to get the Blood Fountain type cards. Shady Traveler versus Pointed Discussion. Creature count is at 7. I guess I already have a Blood Pact. Let's just take the creature. Gluttonous Guest, some life gain synergies over the 2-drop. Wield the... Wow, Clear Shot wield? That's crazy. I guess I'm just going to take the Behemoth, though. Sure. Yeah, I'm a little bit short on playables moving into pack 3. I don't think Graph Reaper's very good. 2 mana 3/3, but it pings you every turn. I guess on the bright side is I actually have some amount of life gain synergy, so maybe it's not the worst. How many rares are we at now? 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... Oh god, we opened a shop. Oh my god, we opened a Hunt Master? Dude. 1, 2, 3, 4... We're at 6 rares currently. Oh man. The Huntmaster is not better than my white, but it might be slightly better than my black. And I could like splash Edgar. Oh, that feels greedy. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass it along and take the borrowed time as removal. Sucks, but hopefully we can get past some black or white rares instead. No, somebody took the rare. We got past a Hollowed Respite. Geist here versus Veteran. I think the Veteran has better synergy in the deck. Let's take that. Well, there's a rare, but clearly don't want that one. Organ Hoarder here. We get a second Clarion Cathar, or a Morning Patrol, or an Aim for the Head. Well, because we've taken the 2 5-drops, the Behemoth and the Gargantua, it probably makes more sense to just take the Cathars here. Panic Bystander's not terrible. Another Gluttonous Guest would be okay, but we'll go with the 2-drop. Well, I was going to say another Bystander doesn't look bad, but actually, Blood Tithe Collector is really freaking good. 5 mana, 3/4 flyer, that makes the OP discard a card if they've lost life, for sure. Do we want Candle Trap as removal? We don't have much targeted removal, right? We just have like the 2 Wrath effects. But is that better than taking a Pointed Discussion? Because I think this is a really good card draw deck, so I'm going to actually take the card draw. And correctly get a Candle Trap anyways. Wow. So smart. Alright. Yeah, it's just this Graph Reaver that feels wonky. Everything else looks pretty good. I also don't think all of these 5-drops are all that necessary. Oh, Courier Bat came back. Oh no, this is pick 8. This is a new one, for sure. Yeah, great pickup for us. Okay, Trapper's good, so is Veteran. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the Behemoth. Maybe? I don't know, I'm just gonna cut that Graph Reaver. I don't think that card's any good. Actually, I could probably cut the Shady Traveler too. It doesn't have any synergy in our deck. And we don't want to give the opponent the day-night cycle for a random reason, right? This is best of 1, so Sanctify Sideboard doesn't do anything. Goes another Shady Traveler. Alright, looks pretty good to me. Could have used like a Hero's Downfall or a Bleed Dry or something, but we have 2 Wrath effects. I think the biggest card that we didn't get that we would have liked is like that Blood Fountain I was talking about earlier. Because with 2 Wrath effects, really a way to get some more value. Would have been nice, but I guess the Wrath effects are good with like Edgar. Pretty easy rebuilding from there. Let's go 9-8 in favor of white. And let's go. Boo, 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 boo. Easy money. Network error. What is this? It looks like I'm connecting. Alright, should be good. On the draw with a Wrath, so we'll go ahead and keep it. Hand's not great, but since we can either blow this up on 3 and just kill some early creatures, or if we live, if they don't put too much pressure, we can just hold it out for later. Toxic Scorpion, I'm okay with that. Notably, when you're on the draw and you have a divination type effect, if you don't play anything the first couple of turns, you have to discard. But that doesn't look like that matters here, as I have 4 lands in my hand anyways. So we don't mind discarding an excess land. Alright. Yeah, we'll just go Clarion Cathars this turn, into Behemoth next turn. Seems good. The opponent has nothing. Gonna attack for 1. They're not gonna block. They could have like a Wolf Strike or something, which would kind of suck, but looks like they're just missing colors right now or something. Remember, my Behemoth has Menace, so this is just going to be a quick chonker. Alright, I mean, this is going to be not much to say here. This game's just going to end very quickly. I'm assuming they're just missing a color. Yeah, red-green. Probably too late. We can even blood pact them, because it's target player. No plays, huh? Alright, I'm just gonna attack with everything. Witch's Web. Trying to block my Blood Tithe Collector. I should probably just not even bother Lantern Flaring, because even if they had blocked my Blood Tithe Collector, we'd still kill him with Blood Pact. But it looks like they had the double, so. Go to 1, and then I will allow you to draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Alright, easy enough. Oh gosh, the season's gonna reset here in like 2 days. I haven't played enough ranked. I'm gonna drop down to like gold or something? No, silver? I don't actually know how far I'm gonna drop off. But with Kamigawa around the clock, or around the corner, not around the clock, we'll be playing a lot of that. Wow, this hand is nuts on the play. Turn 1 Trapper, turn 2 Bystander, turn 3 Adeline. Hell yeah. Versus the turn 1 Lard. Lard and a Wrangler. Okay. I was gonna say, gonna let me keep the 1/1? Be generous. What an abomination. Alright, well that Scab Wrangler's gonna be annoying then. Go to combat, see how they do, what they do, if they do anything. Panic Bystander plus Courier Bat's a nice little combo. Oh, they let me attack. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is hold full control. Well, actually... no, the only way they kill Adeline is by double blocking it with both of those, which I think I'm okay with. That's super good for us if they double block Adeline here. Great. Because that's going to flip our... sorry, that's going to trigger our Courier Bat. Milled a Hopeful Initiate. Alright, well, let's just get it back. Bloop, 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 bloop. Thank you. Another Abomination, nice. Card's great. Alright, play out the Adeline. Back with both of our 2/2s. Alright, trade for Abomination. Gain 2 life. Your move. Alright. They've had enough of Adeline. Yeah, like I said, that card is very, very good. I approved taking it over the Dream Shacklegeist, which... not an easy thing for me to do. I like how we had the 1-drop, but we actually never did anything with it, did we? No, not at all. Alright, another pretty good looking hand here. It needs a second white source, but certainly a snap keep on the play. And this Adeline could get really big with Clarions. Ooh, did not find the second white source off the top. We do have a playable though, so that's good. And we can pitch one of these cards going to look for a secondary white source. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch Wrath here. Oh wait, no, I'm not. What am I doing? Silly me. We can just attack and play Clarion Cathars. We don't need to look for a white source this turn. Oh no, blue, so I'm guessing they're missing a color. And I'm guessing they're probably just going to cast Revenge of the Drowned or something here. Lunar Rejection, sure. Yeah, it's fine. We are just going to keep going wide while they're doing nothing. That's not going to cut it. Alright, go ahead and discard our Wrath. Look for planes. It's not a planes, but we get to just smash in again. Play out the guest. Hold up the blood token. Again, another non-game, basically. Oh! They have a singleton white source. Or, sorry, red source. That ain't gonna cut it, my friend. And a quick little, rollover. Oh, I guess I should hopefully get to, I need to get to what, whatever's after platinum. Is it diamond after platinum? I don't even remember. Hopefully we can get to diamond before the season resets in a couple days. On the play again. This hand's a little bit sketchy, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it. One land unlocks a draw 2 for us. And since we have double Wrath in the deck, I'm okay to, I think, play a slower hand. Phew, did find the land. So we're just going to pass here. No Gluttonous Guest. We're going to Blood Pact end of their turn. And then presumably hit our 4th land for one of our 4 drops. The Vandal. Oh, presumably hit a 4th land. Thank gosh. Alright, let's go with Edgar. There are a decent number of ways to exile, but if they don't have it, then Edgar's gonna do some work. Good old Fang Blade Brigand. I love that one. Let's go ahead and smack in for 4. And how do we want to play this turn? I have a bunch of different lines we could take. The safest is probably just candle trapping the Brigand, playing out the Gluttonous. Gluttonous is also a 2/5 from Edgar. The problem with the candle trap, though, is that it makes my Rot-Tide Gargantua really, really weak in comparison. But it's not guaranteed I'm going to hit my 5th land anytime soon. And we have, like, better 4 drops anyways. That doesn't matter. Yep, take 2, 14. Another Clarion Cathar. Alright, well, I'll attack for 4. If they want to block with Brigand, I'm okay with that. Sweet. Now that makes our Gargantua better. Question is, which of these 4 drops do I want to play, or do I want to use Blood? Seems like getting the Heron of Hope online is good. So if I can draw a 5th land, we can go Lunarch Veteran into Cathar, gain 4 life. Because each trigger of the Veteran will gain individually 2 life. This is suspect. My hand is so good, I guess I just force the action. Alright, go ahead and use your trick. Could be a bunch of different things. Oh, sure, that's fine. Fifth land, anyone? 5th land? Ooh, the Mask of Grizzlebrand. There it is. Gives lifelink and flying. Alright, but they don't have any huge creatures, so we just attack easy for 6 here. Then we go boom, boom, gain 2. BRB. Sorry about that. What did they do? They just played a dragon and passed, and we drew a lantern flare for it. Seems good. Let's just blow that up, and I think I'm going to attack with everything here. They kind of need to double block Edgar. Oh. Or they're going to go to 1? Sure. I think I'm pretty happy with that play. Scavenger go back up to 3. Okay. I'm not dead. Yeah, I don't know why I would be using that. There's no reason to. We almost don't mind if Edgar dies, right? I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna double block Edgar or something this turn. I'm sure double block the Clarion Cathars. We're gonna trade with the Shady Traveler because it could turn into a 4/4. And we don't want that with the Mask of Grizzlebrand. Now we have the Coffin online, so we're gonna start making more creatures every turn. They have finally given it up. Is that 3-0? 4-0? Doing well here. It's a pretty straightforward deck. Yeah, we are 4-0. Nice. Haven't even needed to use a Wrath yet, have we? I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily call my deck an aggro deck, but usually Wrath effects are kind of strange in aggro decks. My intention was to build more of a graveyardy grind out deck, which is why I think the Wraths are so good, and they have synergy with a bunch of my cards anyways, but... This is a little bit risky, but I'm on the draw. And clearly I was going to draw it, so... Figure I only needed to draw 1 land and I'd get the Courier Bat online if nothing else. This is Pro Werewolves? Sure. Doesn't got Pro Lantern Flare. Tee-hee-hee-hee. They wouldn't have blocked anyways, so... Kill that right off the bat. Do we want to Courier Bat? I think the answer is yes. Just get a 2/2 online. Start bashing it in the air. We don't need to make a land drop next, or we don't need to look for a land drop next turn, so... It's a little bit annoying, but that's okay. We're gonna take 3. Between the Veteran and now the Heron of Hope, every creature I play gains 2 life, so... while they do have a bit of pressure right here... And even more now, we can... kind of fight against it. Oh, well that's a good backup. Let's go ahead and Blood Pact ourselves. Didn't find a land, wow. I'm gonna play this pre-combat in case they kill my flyers in combat. Yep. And I'm probably gonna Wrath next turn. Definitely blocking like this. The question is, do I want to chump with the Trapper? That's a little bit fishy if I do. Yeah, alright. We'll just chump here. Hopefully they run out a couple more creatures, at least one more. Perfect. That'll do just fine. Alright, so we can smash in for 2. Send him back to the Stone Age. Was really hoping to hit a white source here so I could play another spell, but... still looking pretty good overall, I'd say. And we have both of these Lunarch Veteran cards with Purifier as well, so... start getting some extra life values. Let's go Veteran here into Cathar's. Gain 2, get more pressure on the board instead of the Purifier. We can just stand alone, play the Purifier next turn, and then pay 2 if we want to draw a card. That's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and smash in for 3. I don't know. It might be good to get the 5/4 online. Purifier, draw a card, or chonky 5/4. I guess we'll play the 5/4. We'll sack our 1/1, trade it with their 2/2 Spore back. It's more about getting the power online right now. Circle of Confinement, my Lunarch Veteran, okay. So let's play this pre-combat. That way when we attack, if they have a removal spell, we're going to gain at least 1. They have some kind of pump? Sure. Sadly, I cannot pay the 2, but that's fine. Obviously looking pretty good here. Okay. Sure. I figured blocking there makes sense, because if they have a trick like they did, it's better that we make them use it offensively than defensively. Sure. We're still crushing them here, and we're about to draw another card end of turn. GG's. Alright. Oh, I haven't lost a game yet. Don't want to jinx myself, but this is black-white value. Going the distance. Haven't really played against super scary cards yet, though, so... I don't know if that's just lucky, but... remember, I have like, what, 6+ rares in my deck? I don't think we've run into a deck that's had many rares, or at least we haven't ran into a deck that's played many of their rares. Great looking hand. On the draw. Just need to find a couple lands, but yeah, this looks great. Turn 1 Lunarch, turn 2 Bystander, turn 3 hopefully Blood Pact. Black, blue. There's the third. Sure, it's fine. Look at that, I'm already at 22. Winning. Falcon Abomination. Alright, we just go land and pass. So there are reasons that you would want to not attack with your zombies. And there are reasons that you would want to attack with your zombies. If you don't have a way to utilize the token, then it just makes sense to attack. Spectral Adversary. Damn, card's great. Sure. I'm gonna take 5 damage in the air if I just play Edgar this turn. Path of Peril doesn't kill their adversary though. I guess we're at 16 still. I can afford to take some hits. I'm gonna go ahead and play out the Edgar. Smack in for 4. Let's lead on the Candle Trap. And if they have a counter, I'm gonna play out the Veteran. If they don't have a counter, we'll just run out the Cathars. Cathars might just die to Silverbolt anyways, but that's fine. I don't want to have to need to cast Path of Peril, which we don't need to anymore. Oh, they get to eat my Lunarch Veteran. Maybe? Maybe they don't see it. They didn't see it. Okay, so we're just going to fire this off ASAP before they can. That tells me they probably have a trick in their hand, though. Or maybe not. Okay. I'm guessing they just made a mistake and didn't exile my Phantom. I suppose we'll see here shortly. I'll lead on the Gargantua and see if it gets countered. Did not. Alright, so we can sack our token here. Ah, gotcha. So they're gonna be able to sack their zombie that gets made. That's fine. Still worth it. Still right to attack with both because there's a world where they just chump the Edgar. And now we can activate the Candle Trap and just exile their adversary. There's a good deck of file, nice. So yeah, let's exile their adversary. Corpse Cobble. Okay. Wow, I got punished here for not holding up Path of Peril mana. I guess we're just gonna play out the Purifier then. Interesting. It's got Menace, right? Yeah. So I don't win, but we make them chump with the Gale Drifter. We lose our Phantom, they lose their Corpse Cobble card. So then they have to chump the Gargantua, they take 7, we get to draw a card at end of turn. Seems good. I mean, I guess the nice thing is, too, even if they have a Wrath, Edgar flips. It looks like they don't have anything, so GG's. Nice. 6-0? Let's get one more. One more time. This is going a lot better than yesterday's draft. One more time, we gonna celebrate. Can he go for the perfect? We are on the draw. I think we keep because we have Wrath. This hand is not good. Alright, well. I guess we're hoping the opponent plays a bunch of cheap creatures that don't have much power by themselves. No, that has too much power. Yeah, I'm gonna need to just Candle Trap that. They can still get value, obviously. But stopping 3 damage for the foreseeable future seems correct. So I'd be taking 3 this turn and then 3 next turn unless I do something else. Fine. Sure. Go to 18. Three cards left in their hand. So yeah, we're actually hoping that they play one more creature this turn instead of just like pumping their random stinger. Because if they play another creature, I can Vanquish next turn. And then we just set up with our presumably larger cards. Nice, alright, no pump is a good sign. Oh, but no plays. Alright, I mean, I'll run at the Cathars then. They might just be using Silverbolt, don't care about that. They could also be flipping their Channeler with a burn spell. Yeah, so they opted to use the slash there so that they would flip their Flame Doo-Doo. Come on, play one more creature. Perfect. Alright, so now we'll just chump whatever gets the power boost here. Or I guess whatever the biggest power is. Go to 11, we Wrath. Then hopefully this is good enough. Like no plays. Let's lead with Adeline since 4 toughness survives Bolt. Our Commando, sure. Okay. Fine by me. Burn the Accursed, maybe? Angel Fire Ignition. Oy, oy, oy. That card is so gross. Get another Chonker online. And we actually get to attack with the Adeline too, which is kind of sweet. I'm gonna have to chump their Commando next turn though, which sucks. As their creature's gonna turn into a 7/5 trample indestructible. I guess I chump with Adeline. I mean, I could also double block. Take no damage. I guess I'm gonna double block. Well, if I double block, then I lose. No, never mind. It makes sense to chump like this. Take 3, go to 3, but then the Dreadhound can block and trade with Commando next turn. Point of discussion a little bit scary here. I'm going to lose to a lot of things, but I think this was the right play. Ooh, that's really bad. But the Commando does not trample, right? Alright, I mean... Now we have 2 creatures that can stop that thing, so... We're holding. We go to 1 on board. If they attacked with all, they need to draw something to have like a really good, profitable attack. Important turn. Did you find something? Slow roll? Just like another Moonrager Slash. Uh-oh. Alright, if they drew a pump spell, we also die. So we'd rather keep the Dreadhound, I think. Even though the Behemoth has Menace, I think the Dreadhound is overall better. Oh, a Ballista Watcher! Very nice. Oh, we drew a Borrowed Time. Excellent. So we give this lifelink. We borrow their Ballista Watcher. Smash in for 8. Go back up to 4. Alright. Still in it. If they drew a land this turn, we're in good shape. Just put like the Geist on the Loyal Gryph. Please. Okay, I'm at 1. Wow, what a draw. Are you kidding? Holy smokes. Okay. Oh, we're dead on board, actually. They just tap my flyer. Alright, good game. They top decked. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Damn. Had to be a 3-mana removal spell or less, too. Otherwise, we go back up to 4 and we just win the next turn. GG's. GG's, well drawn. Was there something else I could have done differently? So there was that one turn I could have double blocked the Cathar, but then I would have traded for... No, sorry, it wouldn't have been a trade. Wouldn't even have been a trade. Right? The turn that I chumped with Adeline, if I double block, they kill the Dreadhound. Remember, their creature had Indestructible at the time, so I have Adeline instead. And Adeline doesn't threaten to kill the Cathar Commando. Yeah. I think we did it right. Just unfortunate. What are we on the draw here? Decent looking hand. Yep. Turn 1 Snarling Wolf. Ooh, wow. The Dream Curve. Fortunately, we can borrow time that next turn before it gets too problematic. They want to hit me for 6, that's fine. They might be missing lands. Oh, they are. Okay. Let's get rid of the puppy before it gets too swole. Alright, more wolves. Sucks, because I need to draw lands, but the Gluttonous Guest blocks the Snarling Wolf, and it gives us a blood token that we can use next turn. Dang. They missed their lands, but now they're outlanding us. They drew 2 in a row. Villager probably should attack from their side, right? Okay, I'll go ahead and block the wolf. I'm happy for them to use their mana or use a combat trick. Maybe they weren't expecting me to block, I don't know. It's fine. Like I said, I don't mind them using a combat trick this turn. We have a lot of action in our hands, so we just want to survive. Perfect. So I can either play Edgar or I can play Purifier plus Trapper. Both of them are reasonable enough. I think versus red-green, I'd rather get the Edgar online, because they don't have that many ways to exile. And if Edgar just naturally dies without exile, we're okay with that. I don't know though. Purifier plus Trapper last turn would have been good too. Not Trapper. Purifier turns into a 3/4 after Edgar gets played, so. Ancestral Anger. I'm gonna block the Snarling Wolf if it attacks 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Because if they're just planning on pumping and trading, that's great. Fantastic. So Edgar's gonna flip. We're gonna get a 1/1 lifelink every turn that also gains us life from Veteran Trigger. And then on the 3rd and final turn, we're going to flip. But I guess since we drew a land this turn, instead of playing double spell, we probably just want to sack our token and kill their villager like that. Now I have complete board control. Like we're gonna gain at least 2 life next turn, maybe more as well. This smells like the 6/3 flash, but we'll see. Could just be a burn. Okay, it is. That's fine. Let's start going for value. Let's play Purifier, gain another life, pass turn, draw another card. Yeah. They're going to need to start playing some heavy bombs here to get out of this one, because next turn we are... we're about to pop off. Edgar's going to make another token. Edgar's going to flip, give all my vampires +1/+1. We can gain a bunch of life, play a tapper. We have a card draw effect. Okay, that's good. They drew a way to kill the Edgar. They need to do it right now, for sure. Wow, they have an Arlen too. Are they going to add mana with Arlen? I'm confused. Okay. Yeah, good play, I think. Kill the Edgar's Coffin. I don't have enough damage to kill Arlen. Yep. Makes sense to me. So we get to go Veteran, gain a life. Trapper, gain 2 life. Combat. Smack Arlen for 4, gain 3 more life. Pass turn, draw another card. I'd say that was pretty good.
Attack when they're most vulnerable.
Let's go ahead and sack the blood end of turn. It's pretty nice too. Alright, let's play the Adeline pre-combat. Gain 2 life. We're going to send everything at Arlen here, just to play it safe. And then if they flash in a single creature, we can just tap it with the Trapper.
Retreat into the night.
Alright, and I'm at 26. Good luck. In case they randomly had 2 creatures, it was just better to send everything at the Arlen there. Alright, so we go Candle Trap. We have the necessary Coven, so we can just exile that, and they're going to take infinite damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. They're going to take 14 damage. I'm going to gain an additional, like, 6 life. Yeah, that was nuts. Great game. Alright. Well, great game for us, anyway. So yeah, the only loss we had was to that aggro deck that top decked a couple cards in a row to kill us. Otherwise, yeah, this deck was fantastic. I didn't think it was that busted, but it was just like super solid black-white life gain grind out. Had a couple wrath effects. Again, let's count our rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I only had 5 rares. Oh, I guess 6, but I didn't end up running one of them. All right. So good stuff. Yeah, that is another double feature draft here on Arena. Only best of 1 available. Don't worry, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is coming out in a couple weeks. I actually have a preview card to showcase on the 31st. But yeah, Kamigawa in a couple weeks. Until then, we'll just do some other random stuff like double feature. If you do want to get some Kamigawa cards early or anything like that, check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your pre-orders. Would really appreciate a lot. Link down below in the information section. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you back tomorrow.